this feels like unfinished business. Well, not unfinished business. I suppose it will always be unfinished business. Every time they release a new Streets of Rage game, then the business will be unfinished.
Journey of Jim.
So yeah, I'm quite excited that we've managed to actually get this to all work. And I've said that too early, haven't I? I've said that way too soon. I got all caught up in my own hubris at how good we are as almost 40-year-old men able to connect devices and be able to speak to each other.
Look at all the technology we've made work.
Right.
Definitely 100%.
Yeah, things that are designed to do what we've made them do, and we're taking it as a genuine kind of success that we've overcome it, like we've climbed a mountain or something. We have made Discord work.
There's so many components here. That's the terrifying thing, really, isn't it? There's Discord going on. I've got Bluetooth involved for no good reason. It could be hardwired in. We've got Steam going on. We've got other stuff. I can't remember what the other stuff is, but there's so many things going on right now. There's several plates, technological plates spinning.
We are spinning. So what I really want to do right now is open up Streets of Rage 4 and see if we can actually get into a game lobby at the same time, because that's going to be the real test. Where's my options? I feel like less volume is definitely going to be music volume
of my shit as well. Okay, here we go.
Retro soundtrack. What? Oh my god! It has the original soundtrack.
A what?
If you go to your options in volume, audio volume, you can switch it to the retro soundtrack. I'm gonna stick with the new soundtrack because I really want to hear what they've done.
Yeah.
But it's really nice to know that that's an option.
Now you're gonna have to bear with me for a second while I try and work out what's going on here.
Alright, story, stage 1. Now F1, private.
Yeah, it's my control pad is not working. So
I've just invited you to the game. We will see how that works. Oh, play game. Here we go.
There we go. You're in. You're in. We've done it.
We have done it. We are so good at this day.
Exciting.
Now I need to get rid of this Steam bullshit that's all over my screen, and we'll be all happy. And I've got it. It's coming up on my OBS HUD and everything. Like, this technology is working for us in a lot of ways.
I'm so thrilled.
Click here to return to the game. Oh, here we go. Right. Which character are you going to be playing as today?
Well, this is very difficult for me. So, because classically I would always be Blaze, and that's who my character always is. I'm always Blaze because she's a badass. But you've got two new characters. You've got this Floyd chap.
He was kind of like, if you remember Max from Streets of Rage 2, he was the big wrestler dude. Yeah. It's like he had a baby with Jax from Mortal Kombat, and they gave birth to Floyd.
Floyd, the most undangerously named guy in the game.
Big metal arms and will do your taxes if you ask him nicely.
I like Cherry as well. I mean, she looks cool.
And I'm getting kind of skate vibes from Cherry. Do you remember? Was it Skate? Yeah. The kid on skates, basically. I think his name was even Skate. Like, he was very unimaginative.
They went home early that day, didn't they? What are you going to call this kid?
I feel like we'll just go classic. Blaze and Axel, man, all day long. Yeah. Like, hey, remember when we used to do this? We can still do this. We haven't fought anyone in like 20 years. Axel especially looks like he's had a rough 10 years. He's been at a dive bar for a while.
He's still dressing like he did back then, though.
10 years have passed since the fall of Mr. X and his syndicate. The city has been at peace until now. A new crime emperor has arisen, corrupting everything good in the city. It is rumored to be led by Mr. X's own children, the Y-twins. Former detectives Axel Stone and Blaze Fielding join forces with their old friends Donald Jones and with Florida to do some stuff. Together, these vigilantes stand against the Y Syndicate on the Streets of Rage.
I have to be totally honest, when you first started reading that, I thought that was a narration from in the game, and I was thinking, I mean, it's not too bad, but it's...
they couldn't afford a decent voice actor there, right? Oh man! So this is going to be taking us back. This is nostalgia 101 for you and I, is this.
This feels like unfinished business. Well, not unfinished business. I suppose it will always be unfinished business. Every time they release a new Streets of Rage game, then the business will be unfinished. It's an ongoing conveyor belt.
There will be business to finish it all over again. Oh, and here we go. I did also have like a 30-second play just to remind myself of how stuff works. So I can punch things.
Yeah, that's...
You
I mean, it feels exactly the same. I mean,
and I think that was kind of the point.
Bad guys are even the same.
Yeah. Here we go. Throw. Yep, I can still do that.
But it looks lovely.
I kind of like the animation style. That's good. Oh, I'm getting some lag. I don't know if you're getting lag.
Yeah, I'm getting a little lag as well. I'm just gonna pause it for 1 second. Hey, Jim.
I'm with you.
Wunderbar.
This has gone well.
Jim, pause the game. You can still pause the game and quit. Okay.
Oh, here we go. We're back. Headbutt. That works. I'm going to go and get this croissant here. Cool. I also figured out that you can change the food types in the menu. So you remember, essentially it was an apple was the small health, and then there was a chicken or a turkey or some kind of roasted bird. You can have that croissant if you'd like.
I've got an apple on mine. So
oh, you do have an apple. I changed mine to a croissant and a nice bowl of ramen.
Oh, delicious.
Just, multicultural and all that.
Exactly, mixing things up.
He's got a knife.
That seems to be good now. Just another little tip is the punch and jump at the same time does a little cool backwards move. So if there's someone behind you and you need to smush them quickly.
Oh, I did something different. I pressed the wrong two buttons. I think I may have used up all my health in doing that. Oh yes, got a little lag again.
That's your super mega move. I'm gonna knife this guy. He is gonna die.
Alright, I missed.
Oh.
So I'm trying to think how long ago it was since we did our infamous, probably the Streets of Rage 2 session was probably the most infamous because it also gave birth to something else, which we'll get into in a minute. But I'm trying to remember how long ago that must have been. I mean, it's easily 10 years.
Oh, yeah, it's more than 10 years. So I know the reason why I know it's more than 10 years is because I have been.
Sorry, I bet that may have
Sarah. That's a classic Streets of Rage move, isn't it? Where you actually hit your mates.
Yeah, it did give us the option to turn off friendly damage, and I thought, no, that's
no.
That wouldn't be Streets of Rage if we couldn't actually.
Part of the course. Part of the course, yeah. This if you get thrown as well, I'm pretty sure if you press perhaps jump and up at the same time, you can sometimes land on your feet if you're quick enough. What were we talking about? We were talking
how
about
long ago it was.
10 I think it was more. It's definitely more than 10 years. It's possibly even pushing 15, maybe.
Yeah, because I mean, it was when Steph and Chris and I were all living together, or maybe after Chris had left, but in that house, which even just gives me I start itching whenever I think about that house. But yeah, and during our kind of play session, we had the marvelous idea to create a Scotch egg out of an ostrich egg, which I think is one of the greatest ideas that two humans have ever had.
That is genuinely something which I'm so proud that in my lifetime I was able to do that. It's a story I will tell people for years to come. And also, we know what that tastes like.
We do, sadly. I mean, I do remember that the idea was way better than the reality. That was, it was a great idea in theory, but in practice it was a little bit like, I know why they use regular chicken eggs for these things now.
What we created was the biggest, most undelicious Scotch egg ever. It was. I remember because it was so big. It was obviously the meat was tasty, but it was slightly dry because there was so much of it. And
right.
And also, I remember the egg itself had.
It was the meat to egg ratio. I remember was just off. Yeah. The beautiful thing about a regular Scotch egg is every bite has that perfect blend of meat, breading, and various egg constituents. Whereas this, you would take a whole bite, and it might just be all egg white, or just all pork meat. It was very difficult to get any kind of balanced bite.
It was the egg was also a sort of very creamy, kind of translucent, weird, unusual texture. I wasn't entirely convinced by it.
Well, I mean, the thing is like we had no point of reference really, did we, of how long do you actually boil an ostrich egg for to make it the right consistency?
Oh no, I think we boiled it the right amount. Whoa!
Wow, that car came in
Not
real
fast. And I remember we had to open it with a hammer. That was my favourite. It had to be opened with a hammer.
Yep, that actually happened. I think we ended up boiling it for like nearly an hour as well. It was.
Oh yeah.
I mean, what do you boil a regular chicken egg for? Like 6 minutes, and this thing would be in the pan for an hour. I don't know what you are, but I'll take you. Do I get a? Oh.
Forward punch. Forward punch. Remember you.
Oh, I got an uppercut thing that I can do. Oh, it's not quite Hadouken, is it? But it's, for copyright reasons, we can't go full Hadouken, but we can do an uppercut.
Now, I do remember that, and it probably is that. I remember the actual used to go.
Oh yeah.
That was the snipe.
You probably need that croissant more than I do.
Literally, for me, like you need that croissant, and I'm seeing an apple, which is fine, but it just makes you seem just a bit.
Like I'm a bit crazy. Go and pick up that croissant over there. You mean this apple?
Have you spoken to Jim recently? He doesn't know what apple or
is he okay?
He's getting food mixed up. Who's this guy?
Oh, it's making some odd noises whenever I make contact with him. I think it's because he's a robot. Just like pipes upon pipes of the
So, the special button, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean,
oh, he's got some kind of like. Sorry, what were you saying?
You do a defensive move. If you tap, you do a defensive move. If you press it forward, I think it's an offensive move. I think that's how he works.
Come here, I hit you with this pipe. Just unceremoniously beat you with a pipe. There's no technique. There's no flair. There's just hitting you with pipe.
I totally just missed that chicken. I could have done with it. So.
Yeah, no, I did the exact same thing. He's got his hands in his pocket. He's going to regret that. That's a little too cocky. Yeah. Careful of that wire.
A lesson, but...
I think that wire has some electrocuting properties.
Oh, yep. You weren't wrong.
Okay, there's an apple there for you.
That's right, Jim.
That is an apple. A is for the croissant.
Yes, we meet up online once a week, and I teach Jim the food via Gift of the Alphabet.
You should get that star.
That's a special mega move, I think.
I got the last one off that car that we destroyed, so I think that's all you, boo.
Okay, I'm gonna smash.
Oh no! I'm starting to remember the somewhat claustrophobic nature of this game, and there's not always enough room on the screen for everything. I remember that one level that's got all the kind of the machinery in it, and like moving conveyor belts.
And conveyor belts.
Yeah. Right, I need to pay that money.
I always remember the last game I think it's number 2. I think I could be wrong. It's like the fairground ride, and you suddenly go to a weird swampland, and there's this creature that goes, and it's like a weird head like thing on a long neck. Do you remember that?
I don't, but I really want to. I don't know what that is.
You need that ramen. It's ramen.
There's.
I realise as you're controlling your feed, actually, it's me that seems like the crazy one. So I need to refer to it. And yeah, ramen. There you go.
Yeah, because I'm the one that's recording. So if you just keep calling it an apple, the audience have won. I don't know who that one's going to be, but it's only going to be one person.
They're going to be like,
who is this Dave? Why does he see fruit where there should be baked goods? Uh-oh. Took the wrong second to take a sip of my coffee, and there's a man on the train stabbing me.
My friend from back home.
Go, Axel. You can
did you know in the UK they refer to croissants as apples?
As corsaged. Yes, absolutely. That's the British for you. Always calling fruit by pastry names.
Snake. Okay, snake lady.
So, electrocuted snake. I don't know why the snake is electrical, but that's definitely your apple. I got her for a second. Ow, that really hurt.
Wow. I think that is probably against animal cruelty laws. Like, first of all, taking the snake into the fight, but also there you go.
Double team.
Oh no, she is tough.
Oh man.
We need to play defensively. Okay, I'm going to try and
what is
have a bit of that.
Oh dude, you've gone like old dull sim. Oh, she's doing something. Get to the corner of the screen. Get away. Get away. Oh, no. She's got some lazy boys. Oh, I have a positive feeling about how the rest of this fight's going to go. Ah! No! I can't jump away.
I'm going to take this chicken because I'm a bad team player. Okay, now you need to
I have perished.
Oh, that's totally my doing. I'm so sorry.
No, it's not. Why is it your fault?
Here we go. I took the chicken, you see. I could have shared the chicken. I ate it. Sorry, ramen.
Oh, body slam. Nice. Eat that, Diva.
Oh, wow. Hello. Come on.
Headbutt. I'll just take care of these minions while you kick her in the vagina.
Yeah. I mean, I am absolutely murdering. There we go. Evan, who's Evan?
That was you. Sorry. Get piped. Get piped, Diva. Beat you with this pipe. It's just how just unglamorous that is. Like, I know we've done all these special moves and everything, but here, eat this pipe.
I kind of feel a little bit as well, like, you know, I was working very hard sort of my martial arts finesse there, and you just came in like, get out the way, this is how it's done.
Yeah. I know I've spent the last 10 years finessing these martial arts techniques that I have, but when in doubt, pick up a length of metal piping, clobber them with it. Okay, I'm a little bit disappointed at that C rank. I feel we can do better, but we've got plenty of time to prove ourselves. Just getting the, getting the rust off.
Getting your rust off, getting your arm in, getting your iron, getting your metal pipe in.
I think you might need to press something. I'm waiting for other players, and that's
I'm
you.
so sorry, that's me.
You're the other players in this equation. Now, Diva, tell us what's going on with this city.
They control everything and everyone. There's one.
Why do you have an electric snake?
We're calling the RSPCA.
We're going to go to the Grandmaster of Chinatown. It's good to see that they're putting the same level of effort as always into the writing of the story behind Streets of Rage.
I love the fact that we keep seeing like the other characters keep popping up for the cutscenes, so it's like they're watching but just not really doing the work.
You guys seem to have this. We'll just eat burgers in the corner.
It's the toilet paper. Can I pick that up? I'm disappointed I can't use the toilet paper as a weapon.
Punched in the front and back of the head. There we go.
Yeah, that was a smack sandwich using Axel and glazed bread.
Big boss man's here.
Really.
We never did get to play Streets of Rage 3, did we? Like, it was one of those games that is kind of rare and we never managed to find. Because they tried banning it for a while, didn't they?
I have news for you, Jim, and that is that Streets of Rage 3 is available on Steam as a multiplayer game.
Oh, well, I mean, that I think that has our name written on it somewhere.
Exactly.
Well, because there was that one character, wasn't he, who was like Bruce or something his name was, and he was quite camp. Like, there was like a little controversy around, you know, how he was depicting the homosexual community a little bit. Which I'm sure these prison guards are representing.
Weird knowledge, but I'm pretty sure he was only in the American version.
Well, I'm an American, maybe I get it.
I don't know. I wonder if he'll be. I wonder if in the remastered version it will be like as is, or whether it will be like a. Oh, he's got taser.
Yeah, I noticed that, and he drops it, which you can pick up. Oh,
I'm getting my butt.
Don't worry, I got it.
I'm not doing anything for our C rating. Oh wow, the cops and the
tased.
The cops and the prisoners are fighting. Still.
Yeah, they fight each other, which is quite good. We're just the chaos factor in the middle of it all. We'll fight anyone.
I'm so nearly
dead. Yeah, you're nearly dead. You need some croissant.
I did a bad job.
Nice bowl of ramen, maybe.
Here we go. That's lovely. What's that?
Did you just smash the?
Door number 2.
Just some pipe. Just some.
Your favourite.
What's going on here? This is an arcade machine in the prison for some reason.
You broke the arcade machine.
Ooh.
Oh, a suitcase of money.
Suitcase of monies. Oh, I have quite a lot more monies than you do. Maybe you should. You can have that monies.
I'll have some of that.
I don't know why there's monies hidden in water fountains in the jail, but.
This is the Streets of Rage game. The rules are different.
Yeah, the logic. There's somebody going around hiding roast chickens in water fountains in prisons. Just spends all day baking. And like, I know, perfect place for this.
Yeah, you take that. Okay, this guy looks like he means business.
He does. He's got a riot shield. But does he have a pipe? Oh, no, he does have a baton, which is pretty effective.
Now you have a baton.
Steal it. I'm gonna hit him with it. It's just, yeah.
That's what you get.
Oh, you hit me once with it? I hit you 5 times. Finish with a headbutt.
I think Blaze was like my first video game crush.
It's like her and Jet from Gladiators. Oh,
she looks like Jet from Gladiators.
There's a lot of monies here. You want to get those because you can get lights and stuff.
I'm just going to whack these people with my pipe first.
I just don't want to let the screen go past them.
This guy's called Dick.
Rakapa! Apakata! Doesn't make any sense. I don't know what it is that he's saying. It's just nonsense. Gibberish.
This is a mess. This
Rajapa! Bash, 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 bash. Yeah.
He definitely, he should have stayed in bed today. Okay,
let me have it.
Oh, sorry.
It's alright. Smash, smash, smash. Uh-oh. Oh, I got tased. Right,
you need that. There you go.
Batter, pal.
Go and help yourself, go on.
Come here, let me tase you. Wake up and tase. Oh, there's no block. That's the. Ah! Bugger off.
I swear, there must have been. Did there used to be a defensive move? I'm pretty sure you could.
Let me see. Fighting tips.
This is.
Nope, there is no block.
Oh, can you? Okay, can you keep it paused for 1 second? I just need to switch to another set of headphones. I've just realised that this set of headphones are running out of battery.
Oh. I've just noticed before you move as well, there is a croissant in the corner, which I'm going to have.
A delicious
flaky pastry. Buttery, flaky pastry.
which has been conveniently left by a careless baker.
Yeah. And I'm going to read it, despite the fact that it's just on the floor in a police station.
In reality, if you found a croissant on the floor in a police station, you just wouldn't have anything to do with it.
No.
You'd be like, This is how long has this been? Look at, I think we may have knocked down a water cooler to find that as well. How long has this croissant been down the back?
How long has this been here? Okay. Just covered in small hairs. I'm very ready, yeah.
Brush the spiders off. Okay. And back in. Yeah, you get the croissant. I noticed that you really pronounce the T's in croissant.
Yeah, it's kind of a running gag that me and my wife have because Americans pronounce it croissant, which I always find really like funny / ignorant because being from Europe, we know how things are supposed to be said. And it's like it's croissant. It's got like a French vibe to it because it's a French word. And then I put into Google like how do you pronounce croissant, and there's this like joke thing came up, and it's just like you get when you have the dictionary. A lot of the time it'll have like a little speaker next to it, and it will actually read the word out for you. It's like one of those, but it's kind of a funny piss take, and it's the one for croissant was corsaged. So from then on now, it's whenever we say croissant in our house, it's corsaged, hence the pronounced T.
I have actually seen. I think I've seen that video. I think I've seen that same video. And I have to say, those this guy with stick. I have to say that those videos, the genuine ones, are very difficult to watch. Sometimes you just suddenly find out that like 20 or 30 years of your life have been a lie, and you've been saying.
Yeah, I've had a few of those moments.
Do you want that?
You have it. Ladies first. Go on. Oh, I'm a gentleman, if nothing else.
So kind.
We've both got bats, so that makes me happy.
Oh, we get to carry them to the next level as well. The bloody police commissioner.
Uh-oh. It's the commissioner. Commissioner Muldoon! How meta!
Looks remarkably like Commissioner Muldoon.
It's like a 10 years later kind of thing. Uh-oh. He's got a hell of a right hook on him. We need a corsage.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I saw that coming. There was nothing I could do about it. Headbutts. Headbutt police officer. There's some ramen over there if you'd like it.
Yes, I'm gonna go for it.
Oh, I'm
wow.
Very beaten.
That was a bad yeah.
It's alright, I can handle it. I can handle it.
You go for my super mega move.
Uh-oh. Quick shot.
Hello.
I would do that, but I would use up any remaining health that I have.
So I think those ones use the special...
What's happening? Oh, he's got his special move.
Yeah. I think that those ones use the stars and the regular buttons. Oh no! Damn it! And the other ones use your health.
Oh, that was the last time. I managed to hold on quite a long time actually with that little health. Where's my baton? Beat him with
I'm gonna just dip out the way. Because you are...
Where is he? I want to use mine. Rise Smash! I barely hit it. I was kind of hoping for more.
I didn't.
Oh, he caught me in mid-uppercut. That's no fun.
Damn it.
Why, Commissioner? Why are you so brutal?
He's had a bad day. Someone's come and broken into his prison, which...
Drinking his bottle of Pepto-Bismol.
You have to do a lot of paperwork.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's the one, isn't it?
Nice. Scissor kicked him to the face.
Just caught him on the back of the head. On the back of the head there. Just a little back
He's actually concussed right now. We should probably call medical services or something.
Blaze is like, her hair is pretty impractical, I think, for this, like, just this kind of fighting.
You can just imagine, like, in reality, she's constantly just getting it out of her mouth and eyes.
Well, she does that. That's what her character is doing. Axel at least is wearing a headband, so...
I don't know. He looks pretty impractical as well. Like, he's...
What? We can change characters partway through.
Wow. I'm going to stick with Axel.
Axel, Floyd, Orion.
I'm going to give Floyd a go.
It's the journey of Jim.